here is why Raila is going to dump William Ruto when it comes to 2027 polls. As we know, politics is a game of betrayal. And when betrayal is not involved, then the game does not become any sweeter. The politics does not become any sweeter. Now, Raila's losing AU does not really weaken his brand. But what it does is that it refocuses the brand. Now, many people are wondering why Raila, a patriot, has joined William Samoei Ruto UDA and silently supporting him. But if you have been in this country and have been following up on the political developments of this country, and you know the tactics of politics, then you will understand Raila Odinga and what he's currently doing. 2027 is ahead of us. We saw what happened to Baba when he was in Addis Ababa in AU. He did not secure a chance to become the AU chairman. That one, in one way or another, demoralized him, but he had to gather himself together and remain bold. So why Raila is in UDA right now, I want to make you understand. There are various reasons why Raila is in UDA. He's not in UDA, but he's just close to William Samoei Ruto and the UDA. And even the reasons why some of his close allies and confidants have been appointed into government position to serve in cabinet secretaries and other positions, I will be telling you why. Now, let's start at the reason to why all this is happening. 2027, Raila Odinga will either be on the ballot or he will groom somebody to succeed William Ruto. And the reason why Raila Odinga is close to William Ruto right now is because of the following. 2027 polls will require resources. And Raila Odinga, by just sitting outside there in the cold, he will not be able to make any money to sponsor his campaigns. And therefore, he needs this money. So what he has to do, he has to go close to the government, make some deals with William Ruto, some really crazy deals with him, in pretending that he is supporting him, and also bring some of his allies close to him so that they can secure tender, they can run business in those ministries and get some money to save so as they can support their campaign in 2027. So that is the main reason why Raila is not DM. He wants money to run in 2027. So when it comes to close of 2027, Raila Odinga is going to start opposing the government and opposing William Ruto, going against him. He's going to form a coalition, and this coalition may even involve Rigathi Gachagua, because he's going to reconcile. He can reconcile with those he's not in good terms right now. When that time comes, politics is a game of betrayal, as you know, and there is no permanent enemy in politics. So Raila Odinga, after acquiring resources from William Ruto, he's going to use the same resources to campaign against him. So here is what is going to happen. I've told you why the appointment of some people in that government, some allies of William Raila Odinga in the government, is not a blow to him. It is just a strategic plan, not really a defection. So we also know that another reason why Raila Odinga is not going to join William Samoei Ruto is actually because of 2027 is very critical to Raila Odinga. It is becoming 2027 is like the last legacy for Raila Odinga. It's the last legacy moment for him. So this 2027, Raila has to play his cards very well. Now that the AU bid is gone, Raila Odinga is going to use 2027 as his final opportunity to reshape Kenya's future leadership, because we know that he has fought really hard to become the president, but in one way or another, he has not managed to be one. All right. So what he's going to do is that he's going to groom somebody for the presidency, or he might run for the last time, but most possibly he's going to groom somebody, because this might be his last legacy. He wants to leave a legacy, the legacy that he has worked for a long time. He cannot dump his ODM, the party that has been his political vehicle for a long period of time, and then just dump it like that and join William Samoei Ruto. Another reason why Raila is not likely to join William Samoei Ruto is because of the difference in ideology of William Ruto and Raila. Raila is a man who believes in a man who believes in devolution, a man who believes in justice, and a man who believes in a rule of law. But when you come to William Samoei Ruto, is a person who is more of bottom-up economic models, and he's not a man who believes in the rule. He's like a dictator. So their leadership and ideology are very different. So there's no way these two people can work together. And then for Raila Odinga, his legacy, he can never go down in history to abandon his party. All right. So what Raila Odinga is most likely to do is, as I've said, is to reclaim opposition leadership role when it comes to 2027, when we are nearing 2027. Or what he will do, may rebuild other coalitions with some of those right now who seem to be his enemies, and then come fully equipped to take away William Ruto. Why he's in government is because he's looking for funds to run for 2027. All right. And then he's going to use, remember that Uhuru Kenyatta is a very close ally of Raila Odinga and an enemy of William Ruto. So Raila Odinga is going to use Uhuru, and Uhuru with Gachagua, they are allies. So don't be surprised when you see Gachagua. Gachagua is not going to run, of course. Raila may not run. On 80% possibility, he may not run. But we have a 95% probability that Raila Odinga is going to groom a candidate to succeed. They are going to guess between Kalonzo Musyoka, Matiang'i, and some other members like maybe Natembeya, those that people really want right now. They are going to guess on the political temperature. This 2027 is going to be a period of election where many people, many politicians, the topmost politicians like Raila Odinga and Rigathi Gachagua are going to put aside their differences, are going to suppress their personal interest for that period and groom a candidate that will take out William Samoei Ruto. And it's possible to make William Samoei Ruto a one-term president, because if you look at many Kenyans right now, they are not happy with the way things are running in the country, the way the economy is very harsh on them. People cannot even afford to have 2 meals in a day. When they get money, they just spend that money on bills, and then there is no money. All the money has been diverted to other places. William Ruto has individualized this country to belong to him, and he has seen the rest of us as people like workers, slaves, so in our own land. So those are the reasons why Raila Odinga is not going to support William Ruto. He's going to dump them. So in my final ones, I want to say that even with AU ambitions gone and ODM defections, some of his allies being appointed by William Samoei Ruto, Raila is far more likely to double down his opposition role and join William Ruto. So he thrives in resistance all the time. So submitting to William Ruto will not make sense. So 2027 will be Raila's last major political chessboard move, and he needs to take it very seriously. And all signs points to him defending his legacy, not emerging with his long-time rival. He don't want to crumble, to go down with his long-term legacy that he has built. As he exceeds politics, Raila Odinga is going to leave a mark by bringing to Kenyans a presidential candidate who is going to change this country. So do not hate Raila Odinga, but view his actions as a man who is using his common sense and his long-term experience, because he knows that William Ruto, even if he supports William Ruto in 2027, William Ruto will dump him in 2028 and chase away all his people in government, just the way he has done to Gachagua. So if you find this video interesting, drop a like there, subscribe to this channel to support us. Thank you so much, and let me see you in our next video. If you have something you want us to talk about, just write there in the comment section and we will address it. Thank you.